Testing, testing. Quick mic.
Testing.
Amazing. Okay. I know I spoke about this as if I was going to do much longer lives, but we are alive. We're alive and we're alive. And I've been busy. I've been busy today with a lot of stuff, but I didn't want to miss this. So I'm going to keep it short, but I did want to come in and touch in and say hello. Things are moving. Things are going well. Some stuff today, some stuff tomorrow, stuff in the oncoming weeks, stuff far beyond day 100. So, I'm busy. Leave me alone. Of course, that's just a joke. I'm here to, offer insights. I'm here to do stuff. We're feeling good. Didn't get to put anything on. This is just like a gym shirt. Usually I'll have my other shirt, but yeah. Just gonna come in and say, I just wanted to come get everybody together early in my tenure and say, yo, Succession reference, if you've seen it. But yeah, I'm working. A lot of stuff moving. Can't talk about it. But, things move. Things go well. And I'll try to say anything apart from platitudes today. So I'll try to. But I want to talk about being busy because, a lot of this is a lot of what these lives are taking you through the process of doing this, of creating something. And sometimes you're just busy and you have to learn to, just kind of shut everything off. And it's the best. It's the best. Like shutting yourself off and just spending time on screen is one of the most fulfilling things. It's amazing. It's great. And if you're someone like me who's spent a lot of time wasting it on their phone on Instagram and been like, what am I doing? This is ridiculous. And then you finally get over that mental hurdle of like, gosh, this is so boring. And you're like, wait a second. I was blind, but now I see. And you realize that this is the most interesting thing in the world. And you begin neglecting memes. You begin neglecting, checking up on people's social media every 20 minutes. Like, how is this person doing? How's this person doing? Let me check their stories. Doesn't matter anymore. We're doing important stuff. I'm busy. Leave me alone. And that will come, right? That will come eventually when people want your time. And you're busy doing important stuff. And you have to be like, no, I'm busy. Leave me alone. Thank you. And prioritizing your own time to do important things is the most important thing that you can do. And that's what I've been doing today. I've been working, just working. Um, I love creating content. That's what I've learned. I love creating content, and I love creating useful content, stuff that's actually interesting, stuff that tells a story, that captures people's attention, that makes them feel an emotion, that creates an emotional change. That's part of the reason why I love films. And I studied film for that reason because I'm very, bless me, I'm very interested in communicating information to people that actually changes their lives, to be corny. And it's okay saying that because it's, I would argue, a noble endeavor. Not to toot my own horn, and but that's the goal, right? We're not just saying noble endeavor because we're full of ourselves, but because that is the goal. The goal is to have a noble endeavor, and so through that frame of mind, we choose to do things that have a noble vibe to it, that lead to a certain result of increased nobility, and it never stops because nobility isn't a medal; it is a continuous process, a journey at which, at the end, you die having done a lot of good for the world, so to speak. You know, and I think that that's good. And getting busy, getting down and dirty, doing things that are useful, doing things that are important is all you can really do. And wasting your time, and it does feel like you're wasting your time once you begin your journey, um, but not just empty wasting your time. You don't just sit there on your bed and be like, gosh, I need to like work out or something. I need to do something productive. No, it's actually like I'm doing things that affect the world around me, and so I can't just waste my time on this. It's like a totally different kind of feeling. It comes from the same place, but it has a lot more depth, and it's very loud here. So I'm just gonna do a quick sound check again because I'm just gonna do a quick sound check again. I'm just gonna do a quick sound check. I'm so glad I got this mic because I'm so glad. I was worried. There were some really expensive ones and some really cheap ones, and I could have opted for the cheaper one, but and because it promised better sound quality. So there were ones with better sound quality, but this one didn't promise as much sound quality, but it did have a built-in noise reduction system. So I'm happy I did that. Thinking long term, that is the goal. And yeah, just once you start doing important stuff, everything else is just not important. And yeah, so today's lesson, today's subject: do important things because there's nothing else that's important. Doing good uh, for your environment and living in reality, being Hugo, doing things that is interesting to other people, and not in a way that it's just like a meme or like some brain rot from Instagram or TikTok. It's like actual, like, okay, this is useful. I want to keep watching. I want to consume this actively because this improves my life. This gives me something to learn. This this has some usefulness for me. You know. So yeah, I'm busy. I'm busy. Leave me alone. Learn to say that. Learn to say that. Maybe like depending on who you're talking to, like a little nicer would be better. But yeah. And also, I'm coming down with something, but it honestly doesn't even matter. Like I don't feel it that much. It's like David Goggins, right? Like he ran that like ultra marathon or whatever, a long run, and after it, someone asked him, "Oh, he must have been awful running in that heat," and he says, "I didn't even notice it." He was focused on that finish line. He was busy trying to get there, so you know, so he's in pain, so it's uncomfortable. It's whatever. Leave me alone. Heat. Leave me alone. I'm busy. So it's not just people you have to kind of reject to save your time. You have to reject your own body sometimes, your own environment, your own state of mind. That's so important. It's like, what use are you if a little something something gets you down? So yeah, in celebration of how amazing being busy and saving your time is, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. I've got some stuff coming up in the coming weeks. I've got things to write. I've got content to create. And my time is valuable. Say it with me. My time is valuable, and I shall use it doing something important. Okay? So do important things, and you'll be fine. As long as you choose to do important things that are difficult all the time, um, you'll be happy. And it's like difficult things that you want to do. It's like no idea is too small, right? Like if you want to change the world, like that's what you got to do, and that happens one step at a time. And you have to just like the only way you're going to get to that goal is by saying, "I'm busy, leave me alone." And so that's the message for today. That's the mantra. I'm busy, okay? And then do the important thing, because doing the important thing is more important than doing anything else. you know, it's just the way that it is. If you can do important things, your life will be better. So do important things. You person in the chat, pick something important to do today, tonight, now. You know, something important, and it'll feel better than anything else. So, but you remember, you have to like it. It has to be important to you. It's a subjective goal. I'll admit it. It's a subjective goal. But whatever. If you like magic tricks, like if you think magic is important, like when I was a teenager, I was very interested in doing magic tricks. I used to do I've deleted all those videos, but it was literally on this channel. I used to just do magic tricks because I thought they were amazing and they were important to me. So I did that. I spent so much of my time doing magic tricks. I got really good at doing magic tricks. I haven't done it in a long time, but it's like whatever you want to do as you get older, as you mature, um, that thing becomes a little more adult, a little bit more worldly, So find something important that you like to do, and it'll be better than anything else. It'll be better than brain rotting with 1,000 memes on Instagram or TikTok. Be better than that 3-hour video on YouTube copywriting by H Bomber guy. It's like, oh look, I can watch this 3-hour video in 1.5 hours because I put it on 2x. Big win. No, you're not a lawyer. Copyright law is not important for you. Prioritize. Figure out what's important, and it's very instinctive. It's very instinctive. For me, I've been doing content since I was in my early teens. When I was a child, I wanted to get a camcorder and recreate shows that I liked with my family. And so this was something that I always wanted to do. And it's like, you cannot think that it's silly or maybe that you need to do a certain thing. It's like, just go for it. So here I am, day 91 of daily lives. Day 91 out of 100. And we're having fun. We've had some fun, and we're going to have fun for another 9 days until we leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'll be back. I might take like a week break, and then I'm going to do something else that's exciting. Because why stop? If it's important, why stop? And I'm going to take that week off because I'm going to be doing I'm going to be I'm going to be editing a video as a kind of collective of all the 100 lives, and then that's going to be like a video I'm going to post. I went live for 100 days straight. Like creating that I feel like that's a pretty good viral kind of video title. I went live for 100 days straight. Here's what I learned. And then there's like an arrow in the thumbnail, and it's pointing to something that's kind of mysterious. I feel like that would work. I've seen videos that did well from small channels that work like that, but so it's all about creating ideas and kind of working off what other people are doing and then building upon that, feeling the cultural zeitgeist. That's content, baby. It's content, and I'm excited to learn it. I'm excited to have learned what I have learned. So sometimes you're busy, and that's what the thing is. If you're important, you're doing busy things. If you're busy, you're doing important things. Whichever way that works, whichever way it works, that's the way. Whichever way made more sense, that's the one I mean. And one thing that's completely new to me is being this comfortable with the camera. 91 days of setting up the camera, phone, webcam, whatever I've used to go live. It's just like, just click live and then boom, 3, 2, 1, mic test. We're live. Welcome, everybody. That's the goal. Anyways, um, as per the title, I am busy and I am doing, well, what is important to me. And so, I'm going to cut it short. But hey, you watching, how are you? Before I go, what's up? Say hi, and then I'll go. You don't have to. We don't have to talk. Say hi. I'll give you 15 seconds. If not, I'm hopping off. It's the moment. What are you gonna do? I guess we're a little shy today, but that's okay. That's okay. That's completely fine. I'm not gonna force you. But it is time for me to go because I do have some things, and I got to get a good night's sleep because I've got some things tomorrow, and lack of sleep just cascades. And I've noticed when like I get like 2 or 3 days of bad sleep, and I can't do important things. My brain doesn't work. There's fog, and it's like just doing something important to you just makes you prioritize that thing, and it's like your entire life just kind of fixes around it. And you wonder like how can people just fall asleep on time? It's like because they need to fall asleep, otherwise stuff doesn't work. So you got to get your hours because this needs to be in top condition so that you can do the thing that you want to do. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And it's not just with sleep; it's with food. You begin. Your brain doesn't work because you're not having the right foods, and you're like, oh God, how do I get rid of this fog? Stop eating junk food and start eating, nutritional food, having more protein, and your hormones regulate, and your brain's working in a better kind of way. And you're like, okay, I'm going to stick to this, and then if you veer off, if you start having junk food again, it's like it starts to cascade, and then your sleep is affected, and everything affects everything. So it's like everything has to be, airtight. It has to be like a nice system, just so you can do this important thing, because doing that important thing is the most important thing, and nothing else comes close to doing that one thing that you want to do. And yeah, that's important. So nothing else is. And so you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to lose sleep. All you want to do is more of that thing. And, what do you want to be doing? That important thing. So I'm busy. Leave me alone. That's why, your time becomes yours, your sleep becomes yours, everything becomes yours because all you care about is that one thing. Okay. In an effort to get to 20 minutes, because I like that timer saying 20 minutes, I pushed it. So, a little yapathon. But yeah, creating content and go live. Go live, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, go live. Create content and don't create fluff content. That's my lesson. Don't be fluffy. Create useful content, utility. That's all that's important. If you can do something that's important, that's useful, you're winning. You're winning, and there's nothing else to that. So that's been me. Yeah, hope you got some lesson from that. And so be good. That's the message. Live in reality. Affect your reality positively. You know, do good things. You know, so that good things happen. You know, if you do good things will happen to people around you, and then the world becomes gooder. We're gonna pretend that's a word. So be good, do good things, and subscribe, and good things will happen because I'm gonna tell you to do good things, and then you're gonna do good things, and good things will happen. Okay. All right. That's been me. Um, I'll see you tomorrow.